I stood at the threshold of my dreams, clutching the tattered business plan that had become my lifeline, a desperate attempt to transform my passion for storytelling into a successful marketing consultancy. Yet every time I dared to share my ambition, the laughter that erupted from my family and friends echoed like a cruel chorus. "You? A marketing guru? You can't even sell lemonade," they said. Their words stung sharper than any failure, and a dull ache settled deep in my chest. But rejection, like ice, can sharpen the spirit. With each mocking remark, I steeled my resolve. I immersed myself in online courses, devouring everything from branding strategies to analytics. I sought out mentors, sending cold emails to industry leaders I admired, asking for advice and feedback. The first few responses were disheartening. "I'm busy," or "not interested." But then I found an old friend from college who, against all odds, agreed to meet. He worked for a well-known tech startup and offered me a month-long internship on a shoestring budget. Those weeks were grueling. I pulled late nights, fueled by caffeine and conviction, crafting social media campaigns while simultaneously juggling my full-time job at a local diner. There were days when I would collapse, exhausted, my dreams flickering like a candle in a storm. The ridicule never ceased. I'd catch whispers behind my back, hear snickers on family outings, yet their doubt morphed into fire, propelling me forward. Months turned into years. My initial internship blossomed into a full-time role, and I began landing clients outside of my regular job. By the end of my first year, I had curated a portfolio that included a small nonprofit with a mere $200,000 annual budget. In my hands, I crafted a digital strategy that boosted their donations by 40% in just 6 months. The thrill of tangible success ignited my ambitions even further. I launched my consultancy, branding it The Narrative Shift. Navigating the perilous waters of entrepreneurship was daunting. I faced financial obstacles, facing empty bank accounts and fear of failure. But through strategic networking and an unwavering belief in my vision, I partnered with a tech startup that recognized my potential. Together, we crafted a campaign which resulted in a product launch that raked in $1 million within the first month. My consultancy had swelled in revenue to $500,000 by the end of my third year, and soon we were valued at over $2 million. Then came the moment I had yearned for, the moment when my success could no longer be ignored. I was invited to speak at a major marketing conference where I would share my journey with an audience of industry veterans. As I stood behind the podium, the applause resonated warmly against my skin. It was the echo of countless rejections replaced by validation. Months later, I returned home. I walked into the crowded family gathering. A mix of celebration and nerves fluttered in my chest. Their laughter silenced as I approached. The badge of my success, a framed article showcasing me as one of the top 30 marketing innovators under 30, in my hand. "Remember when you thought I couldn't sell lemonade?" I said, my voice steady yet layered with emotion. Eyes widened, mirroring shock and disbelief as the weight of my journey settled between us. "I'm not just selling lemonade anymore. I'm creating diets for dreams, transforming aspirations into I was not just their underestimated dreamer. I was a force to be reckoned with."